Whatever, I'm not tired at all. I feel great. What about you? You feel good? You feel ready? You feel like jumping up and down and spinning all around? Well, my friends, you aren't going to be feeling well if you're not sleeping well. And you're not going to be sleeping well if you're riding on the Polar Express every night. And that's why many of you have invested and own an electric blanket. Electric blankets are nice, comforting, cozy, but they also can get pretty dirty and nasty, especially for those of you who sweat profusely. And that's why in today's video I'm going to show you how to clean your electric blanket with confidence. So before we start this washing process, what we need to do is something called a pre-inspection, okay? Look over your blanket really well and make sure you don't have any exposed wires. Make sure that there's no place where the wire has worn through the fabric. Also check your power cord attachment right here and make sure that it's not damaged in any way. If this is damaged or you can see wires, forget about washing and cleaning this thing, throw it away and get a new electric blanket. Okay, so the pre-inspection is done. You good? You ready? First thing you want to do, turn off the electric blanket, unplug it from the wall, and detach the power cord from the blanket itself. We're not washing the power cord. So there's two ways to go about washing this blanket. One, we can hand wash it, or two, we can machine wash it. Now, I prefer the machine wash, but if you have an older model electric blanket where it's impossible for you to detach that power cord from the blanket itself, obviously the only route you can take is the hand washing route. So we've done our pre-inspection. Now we're going to move on to the next step, which is pre-soak. We want to pre-soak our electric blanket for about 15 to 20 minutes in lukewarm water with our detergent. Now the detergent you're going to want to use is something very mild, nothing that contains bleach or harsh chemicals. So fill up your washer or fill up your bathtub if you're going to be hand washing it with lukewarm water, pour your detergent in there, put the blanket in there, and we're going to use this 15 to 20 minutes to allow the surfactants to really grab and attach themselves to that soil in that blanket and loosen it up before we actually go on and start to wash it. And if you are hand washing this blanket, just make sure you don't submerge the power cord down into the water for the pre-soak process. Or any part of the washing process for that matter. The next step is to actually wash the blanket. We've left it soaked for 15 to 20 minutes, and I want to stress, do not skip that step because it's probably the most important step of this process. 15 to 20 minutes is up, the pre-soaking process is actually finished now. Now what we need to do is actually wash the blanket. So what you're going to do is turn your washer to a delicate or gentle cycle, and you're going to run it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is plenty of time to get this job done if you pre-soaked your blanket. We're going to run that gentle, delicate cycle, nice and easy. This is no time to get rough because we don't want to take the chance to disturb the wiring that is within the blanket. Now that the washing process has commenced and the 2 minutes have elapsed, it's time for us to go ahead and allow the washer to proceed to the spin and rinse cycles. Obviously, of course we want to rinse it. We want to rinse all the suds and extra soap out, and we want to allow the washer to spin off any excess water. All you're going to need though is just one single spin cycle and you'll be good to go. Okay, so to dry the electric blanket, it's pretty simple. We're going to allow it to air dry. We're not going to use a clothes dryer. We're not going to use a blow dryer. No kind of artificial heat. All we're going to do is let the air naturally dry the blanket for us. So pretty simple. Hang it up somewhere. If you got a clothesline, go outside, hang it on your clothesline, or hang it over like a shower rod, you know, where your shower curtain is. Or you can also lay it on a flat surface and let it dry. So just make sure your floor is clean wherever you put it. If you lay it on the floor, you know, clean the floor first. Also kind of important during this process, during the drying process, is you're going to need to kind of stretch the electric blanket back into its original shape. You want to give your blanket at least 24 hours for it to dry because obviously you want it to be completely dry before you go and you plug it back up. You can't allow any kind of moisture to be in it because, hey, water and electricity, obviously, they don't mix. And along the way, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can always check the product care label that is on the actual blanket itself. So that is it, my friends. That is how to clean your electric blanket. Thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like this content and you found it valuable, would you please give it a big Clean with Confidence thumbs up? Really helps us out. And also, if you want to learn how to clean more stuff, subscribe to the channel for more cleaning videos. My friends, the way your day starts is directly related to how your night went. Now, I can't change bad lifestyle habits, but hopefully this video will ensure that you are sleeping with the cleanest, coziest electric blanket around. Sweet dreams.